what this is? It's a feather of peacock. How beautiful it is. Peacock is one of the most beautiful birds here on planet Earth, and I'm blessed to have its feather. I'm having a couple of them. I collected them from few places, like there are peacocks in India living free. You can see them on the hillsides. In Rajasthan, they are just everywhere. So one time I was climbing on the mountains and taking shower in the rivers up there. I found a feather. It's a blessing. So today I want to let you know something really good. Okay? So before we dive in, let us just long inhale and exhale and surrender to this present moment, because all we have is actually the present moment. So today, this is what we need to know. Okay, sometime we need someone to remind us of this truth, so that we can lighten up our heart, whatever you are going through within in yourself, so that we can balance this out. So now, I was reading a book today, and on the book I found out where it was written like, if the water is muddy, how can we clear it? Okay? And it's same with our cloudy minds, thoughts, our emotions. How can we clear it? And it says like, let the water to find its own stillness, and right after the water going to be clear. And this is also what Buddha says. Gautam Buddha, he also taught us about this when he was sending his disciple out to a river to bring him a glass of water, and the water was muddy. Okay? So now he was always coming back and forth and like, what am I gonna do? The water is muddy. So Buddha also says like, well, allow the water to find its own stillness. So it's same with our own emotions, it's same with our feelings, our thoughts, everything, or our situations in our life. We just need to be still. Okay, try to be still. Find the stillness within ourselves. That's why I love meditation. It feels good. I find my stillness. It purified everything. Okay, then I can see everything very clear. So allow yourself to take some rest, take some time for yourself. Going out in nature could help you a lot. And another thing is that during day we should do something. Okay, do something where we can learn many different new things. I love poetry. I love to read the books of Rumi. I love to read the books of Tao. I love to read the books of Buddha. I love, read books of different masters, where I can learn something new every day, find my peace and bliss and balance, or thinking out of the box. It also could help you a lot. And now you may think like, well, I have all of my books and I am done with them. I need to buy new books. And now, instead of buying, you can find it online for free. You can read it through your phone, okay? Or if you have that enough money, you can always buy as well. So now, another thing that I would love to share with you all today, you can do your hands just like this, because you create energy of love and your hands gets warm up. And I always love to do it here on my heart chakra, so that I can feel the love in my heart. It feels good. It feels good. I love to, put oils on my hands, because I don't use any chemicals. Sometimes I love to kiss myself, because this is the greatest love we can give to ourselves. Because instead of waiting for some other being to come into your life and give you the keys, you can kiss yourself instead. So self-love is very, very important. Let's just change the background, okay? Okay, this looks good. Oh my god, this is beautiful with these plants around me. Let me just smell this beautiful incense. I'm smelling the fragrance of it. It's hand rolled. Smells good. Really good. It just calmed my mind down. So now, this is what I love to tell you as well. Okay, smells. It activates different center of our body, and I love to smell the flowers from the garden, the fragrance of it, and you can make it to incense. You can make it to like essentials, oils. You can also eat it. Okay, I feel like there is vibrant energy everywhere, and one of the most highest energy is actually, the purest energy is actually nature. So now this is what I love to let you know today, is that look at the river, the ocean itself, the heaven, the earth, the light, sunlight, the moonlight, okay? This entire cosmos. Are they really living for themselves? No. Sun is shining for all of us. Earth is growing these vital fruits for all of us. Rivers are flowing and going back to the oceans. Oceans are here to cleanse us. Water is there to, whenever we are thirsty, to just fulfill us. Everything is here for each other. Everything is one, and everything is carrying this unconditional love that is for everything that is around us. But one thing that I am aware of, and sometimes I think, like, why human beings are into so much of grief, separation, lust, pain. It's because of we are not, most of us are not living for each other, because people are very, very egotistical. They want to own something, and then they forget that, well, you are here for a very short time. And the thing about it is that the humans are suffering is because of the separation. It's because of not allowing the nature to inspire, not allowing the pure energy to enter their heart where they feel the oneness. That's why I say, open up your heart, come to this oneness and surrender to this beautiful love where we are here for each other and everything else. That's why I'm plant-based. I love the animals. It's something special with the animals. They can teach us so many things. I love nature. I love how the nature, the sun, the entire cosmos growing this vital energy for me to consume to this temple of God. So that's why, that's why I always remind myself of this beauty of earth, of this beauty of nature, loving nature, how everything is not just for themselves, but for everything that is around. So, me, through this human body, I'm here to be a servant to everything else that is around me. So now I choose love. I'm a servant of nature, God, the Supreme, my higher self, and its creation. That's why we can suffer less when we surrender to this, and when we become a giver of love, compassion, understanding, oneness, serenity. All this could help us to purify ourselves. And also when we take some time alone, that's when we can acknowledge our own actions and thoughts and behavior, because all of this, when we acknowledge it, all of this can let you know if you are living from the love, neutrality, if you're one with the higher self, or you are lost in the clouds of lust, grief, hate, separation, and much more. So once we acknowledge all of this beauty, then we can acknowledge, wow, I am disappearing into those, and by thinking like it's love, but it's not. Because if it was love and kindness, if it was all of this compassion, then you will not be suffering. You will be the happiest person on earth. You will have this pure essence of you. So if you are not feeling it, that means that you are vibrating low, on your lower state. You're into lower dimensions within yourself. That's why surrender takes some time to acknowledge, takes some time to breathe, takes some time, to just sit under a tree. I'm having plants home inside, because right now I'm living in a cold country. We are having winter going. It's cold, and I still go out to nature, hugging the trees, singing with the birds. I make sure that I get the time. So surrender to it, acknowledge yourself, and just love, smile, purify yourself. Okay, it's a good vibe, guys. It's a good vibe. Self-love. Namaste. It's all important.